Let them get on a little bit. Let me go tell them it's live. Share the post.
It's just a conversation.
I know.
I can go tell him.
Yo, we're live. Share the post. What up, everybody? FW Spielberg. We are back in the building, and we are over at another Duval. Well, not another one. We actually was here earlier.
Same place.
Same place. I thought I left.
We're all very. There's quite a few of us up here that.
Yeah, that's
very
affiliated.
close, yep.
And very close, man. This is Rob Petrarca, man, and I'm pronouncing that right?
Yes, sir. Yep.
All right, good, man, because I wasn't that good in school. But he's also another Duval member, man. So we're over here at Jerome's house, and they brought a lot of their dogs over to actually come together to do it, make it a lot easier and stuff like that. But we're here to learn a little bit more about him and exactly what Duval is doing, and you coming in as a member and stuff like that. So let's kick it off right now. First of all, you're an original Rhode Islander?
Yes. Yep. Born and raised. Yep.
Yeah. How long have you been, here?
42 years.
42 years, man. I got the age out of him, man. And so, what is it like, living here and stuff like that in Rhode Island, man?
It's nice. I don't do very well in the heat. I'd rather the cooler temperatures. So
Yeah. Well, you get a lot
I'll
of
stay
that.
up north. Yep.
You definitely get a lot of that. As far as the game and stuff, man, with dogs and stuff like that, have you always had dogs? Have you always had dogs?
I had hunting dogs as kids.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, before Bullies, I bred pugs.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Still have a couple of them.
Really?
Actually, my wife's getting another one. She just purchased a black one.
Yeah. For breeding purpose or?
I don't know what she's gonna want to do with it. She likes
Yeah.
a small dog, and
Yeah.
pug breed grew on her. So.
Yeah. How long was you doing that for?
We did pugs for 7 years, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, so breeding is
I've
just
done
a
it,
different.
yep.
Now it's a new breed, but
Yes, sir.
you've
Yep,
definitely
yep.
been doing the breeding. What's the difference between a pug, breeding and
Size.
definitely size? That's
Size.
that's evident.
Back then, I really didn't do like the progesterone or anything like that.
Oh,
We did it old school wise.
Yeah. Let them do what they do.
Now, since like I said, I've teamed up with a lot of these guys.
Yeah.
Nick being a family member.
Right.
I've
You're
learned-
related to Nick.
Yes. Yep.
Oh, okay.
And, I've learned different ways of doing it. Now we do the progesterone. It's much more skilled, and there's much more money involved with the Bullies. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Spending and making
Absolutely.
on
Yep.
both ends.
Yep.
As far as what's the biggest pug litter that you ever had?
8.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. So they can
In-house,
they can
I
bump it
had
up.
2 litters of 8 and a litter of 7
Wow.
in-house.
That's a pretty big one. How did they do with it? The same way like Bullies? I mean, they
Yeah, she was actually my pug female. She was terrible at giving birth.
Yeah.
But once they were out and out of the sacks,
yeah.
she was pretty good with them.
Yeah. So you leave the pug world and you jump right into the American Bullies. Let's talk about how you got introduced to the Bullies and where that came from.
Again, Nick being a family member, he I believe his first one was King. I admired it. At the time, I had a pit bull mixed puppy.
Yeah.
Nick ended up breeding his dog Marge to Waffle House.
Right.
He gave me a good deal on a female.
Yes.
And that's kind of history.
That's your first female.
That was my first female. Yep.
And who was that?
Her name is her actual name is Hall of Fame Bullies, I believe it is.
Yeah.
But he's Duval now. But her name's Benita Applebaum, but we call her Piggy Smalls. She just doesn't fit the name.
Piggy Smalls.
Yeah, Piggy Smalls. Yep.
So
she's more of a little pig.
Oh, really?
She looks like a potbelly pig. Yeah. Yep.
Did you do anything show wise with her, or what was the game?
I actually brought her out to one of your shows in Long Island.
Oh, okay.
And then you did the other one here in Rhode Island. We brought her out there.
Yeah.
A couple of second places. She just didn't. She doesn't love it. She gates with her head down. She's not a
confident show.
Nah, not particularly. She didn't really love it. Her daughter, on
Yeah.
the other hand, took good to it. So
Yeah. And so the daughter is.
the daughter is Tsunami.
Okay.
Why,
So you used your first purchase.
Yeah, I used my first purchase. I bred her to I bred Piggy to Shots Fired,
Mm-hmm.
and that got me. I called them the Fat Five.
Right.
5 females.
Wow, 5 females.
At the time, I was High Tide Bullies. One of them
Yes.
went to my kennel partner, CF Chino.
Right. Shout out CF Chino.
He still has her. We actually just bred her, Chanel. We bred her to Fudge Cake.
Okay.
Owned by Nico Cristiano and Julio Coelho.
Everybody knows Fudge Cake.
Oh yeah, yep. So hopefully we'll be confirming that in a couple of days.
Yeah.
A couple of weeks, I should say. The sister Tsunami just
Yeah.
got bred to Trifecta.
Yep.
So again, that was probably 10 days after. So
Yeah.
next 3 weeks we should be confirming a couple of litters, hopefully. So
Well, that's good. Congratulations on that. So let's talk about the whole High Tide Bully to the transition. What was the High Tide Bullies thing? For your solo venture? Is that what
that
you
was
and
when I
CF
came.
Chino?
That was when I came out. My kennel partner was CF Chino. We did a lot of traveling with these guys. It was we found ourselves. It was us 2 and then 3 Duval members in a caravan going to shows all over the place.
Yeah.
So when they asked, it was very logical.
Oh.
And
So you was asked.
Yeah, I was asked actually by Joel, Jerome, Nick. They all
Yeah.
came together. They asked. They talked to Tone down in Florida and Marco, and
Yeah.
they welcomed us with open arms. It was
That's
kind
an
of very
honor.
very logical thing. We were doing a lot of things with them, a lot of similar
Yeah.
ideals. So it was like I said, it was a logical move when it was. when it
Yeah,
presented.
I was talking to Jerome about it, who had a very similar situation too. Started here, and then moved and made a transition. Is it the fact that you knew everybody, but because High Tide Bullies was your first initial thing in Vision, but what Duval Bullies is about, so that's why it was that much easier to make a transition and go and work with them. Or
Again, yeah, it was like I said, everything we did, we were kind of like, I don't know. High Tide Bullies is almost like the little sister to Duval. We
Yeah.
kind of were guided by these members anyway. So
Yeah.
when I looked for guidance in the bully world, I went to Joel, I went to
Yeah.
Jerome, Nick.
Yeah.
And so the transition was easy to be made because I was already accepting all their guidance, and that's where I was going to anyway. So.
Right. So also too, because having a previous experience being a pug breeder and stuff like that, it's not like you're just a new person, to breeding and stuff like that. But what about the show world? How much of an eye-opening experience is that? Because Duval Bullies, they talk breedings and stuff like that, but definitely the show ring is where a lot of that goes down. What was that transition, and then how are you taken to the show life? Or did you have a show life prior to this?
No, not prior to the Bullies. Again, I said, like I said, I showed Tsunami's mother, Piggy.
Yeah.
I showed her, I think it was 4 shows altogether.
Yeah.
Second place is very nerve-wracking. I was very nervous with Tsunami, but I started out with her as a puppy.
Right.
Where I made that mistake with Piggy that I didn't know much, and with Tsunami, I started out as a puppy, and I as soon as she was eligible to show, she was in the ring.
Yeah.
I traveled all over the place. People were calling me crazy because I was campaigning a little tiny 3 to 6 month old puppy getting no points going to North Carolina.
Right.
But it all worked out in the end because when it got time to start earning points, she was right there and she knew what she was doing. So
she was well.
Very comfortable in the ring, and I was comfortable. We both earned at the same time.
Yeah.
So.
Are you picking up a lot of good, insight and stuff with these
Oh,
guys?
absolutely. Yeah, they'll be the first ones to tell you what you did wrong, and the first ones to tell you what you did right when you get out of the ring, and that's that's what I love about it. It's a brotherhood versus.
Yeah. How often do you guys meet? I mean, you guys are really close together and stuff like that. So.
I mean, it goes from I see Nick twice a week. He stops at my kids' ball games because they're right behind where he works. To Jerome probably once or twice a month. Joel once or twice a month. We're all pretty close, so we get together quite a bit. I mean, we talk quite a bit.
Yeah. You have females.
I do.
So what's the future with studs and stuff like that? Are you gonna stay within the camp? Do you have? I mean, because right now we talked about the Tsunami trifecta breeding and stuff. So are we looking to move forward and try to produce a stud of your own, or what's the goal?
Eventually, that's the goal. I have a couple of females that I have breeding rights to still, so we're gonna see what comes out of these 2 litters. I got another one that I'm still gonna breed.
Yeah.
Which is another litter mate. I don't know direction what I'm gonna go with her right now, but we're gonna see what we get out of these litters. I'm predicting we're gonna get some nice pups, and hopefully we get a stud out of it.
Yeah.
If we don't, I mean. You never know. You never know with any breeding. We're going to go as of right now. I think that ultimately, I believe you got to choose a dog that complements your dog. Right. So there's a couple of things on Tsunami that I want to shorten up a little bit.
Yeah.
we just saw a trifecta. I mean, we're
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
go to the short and some things up, you know.
Right,
so
right.
we're going to see. Hopefully, it works.
When was it that you finally saw a trifecta and committed to that?
I've always liked trifecta. There was a couple breedings that were going to take place that didn't happen, that were very similar bloodlines. So I wasn't originally planning on this.
Right.
But once I found out that those breedings weren't going to go down,
Yeah.
it was
It was like a no-brainer after that.
absolutely. Yep.
And why was these breedings not going down? If you don't mind me asking, was it timing? Was it?
I think
business
one
or-
female did. One of the females in particular that I'm talking about didn't take. She's owned in-house by Jerome, so they're very similar bloodlines. Her and Tsunami are both shots fired daughters.
Right.
So if he was going to do that breeding, I wouldn't do that breeding.
Yeah.
But now that he decided against it,
Yeah.
it was we spoke about it, and it was kind of a no-brainer.
So this is a question, and you know, you guys are cool.
Mhm.
So shots fired. Why? There was tons of other dogs in the camp. Why was shots fired the one that you wanted to take to your female?
When I first saw shots fired, I believe he was 6 months old, and
Yeah.
there was no doubt in my mind. I believe I was the first one.
Yeah.
I stand to be corrected, but I believe I was the first one to say to Joel, "I'm breeding to that dog." I knew it, and it was at your show in Long Island.
Oh, really?
And I think he champed out that same weekend. So
Oh, well, that was-
he
yeah.
was a very impressive dog, and it
Yes.
was kind of a no-brainer.
Yeah.
I didn't really understand much about bloodlines and
Yeah.
doing anything. It worked out that it was a 2 times Waffle House breeding when I did it, so Tsunami is 2 times Waffle House.
Right.
So it was a nice line breeding, and
Yeah.
Shots Fired stands for himself, man. If you've seen him in person, you
I can't wait. We're gonna see him
you
a little later.
look at that dog and you
Yeah.
I'll breed to him again. It's
Yeah.
just when and which female or for what breeding we'll find out. But
Right,
I fully intend to breed into him again.
Absolutely. So as far as that too, let's take it a little bit further, because you know what you have available, especially being with Duval and stuff like that. On the outside looking in, what about other dogs out there that you would like to maybe incorporate in your vision? Is there any dogs out there that you would feel that you would like to put, into your vision? That's not affiliated with Duval.
Oh, absolutely. There's a ton of dogs out there. There's a ton of beautiful dogs.
Give me
out there.
one.
China Boy's a beautiful dog. I mean, taken to the right female, I think you're going to create some absolute monsters.
Yeah.
So it all depends on which female you're going to go with. So
Right.
like I said, there's a stud out there to complement your dog. So you're
Yeah.
just going to figure out what's going to complement your dog.
Yeah. Do you feel like coming in, because these guys are very established and stuff like that? Is there pressure? Is there pressure for you coming in? I mean, I know it's still amongst friends and stuff like that, but you was invited in now. So now it's like somebody invites you in to do something, kind of antes it up a little bit for you and stuff like that. Do you feel that pressure? I mean, I know that they're cool and all of that, but how do you feel about that? Do you feel like you gotta show up and you gotta,
I don't know that you're allowed to feel pressure with this group because
Yeah.
you're called out on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if it's wrong, you're told, and if it's not, if it's right, you're told. You know what I mean? So
Right.
the pressure's not there because it all goes away. It's not. There's no
Yeah.
grudges held. There's no
Right.
none of that. You know what I mean? It's just
Right.
this is it. This is the situation. It's done. So. And again, everybody in the group has their own vision. So you're not told, oh, don't breed to that dog or you shouldn't do that. It's just, what I mean? The pressure's not there because it's more of a brotherhood than
Right.
it is.
And they're allowing you to. I mean, you feel open enough to say, listen, I'd like to breed to this dog, and
Oh, yeah.
because joining up with them, I had a few discussions, and I know how it is. Even when you join up with a crew or a group, it doesn't mean you have to put down what you came to do. It means that you actually incorporate what you have now, the resources, the tools, and all of that stuff. So I guess that's probably why the pressure's not there. But clearly, what I'm saying, like when High Tide Bullies came in, you had a vision with that.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, and I'm glad that I did it the way that it happened. We went to nationals. We traveled to nationals with these guys.
Yeah.
They all saw us in the ring. So, not that we were established, but we were establishing ourselves.
Right.
And then when we got called in, so what we kind of knew a little bit of what we were doing, and they kind of knew what we were about.
Yeah.
So they we were seen in the ring by all the members, and again that's who I would go to for advice. So
Right.
it all worked out.
That's what's up, man. So we got this upcoming breeding and stuff like that, man. You touched on it a little bit about trifecta and stuff, but let's talk about the trifecta pedigree: Demon Boy, Click Out, and then with Tsunami. This is probably the first of that mixture. of blood, or
I don't know if it's
correct
exactly.
me if I'm wrong.
I don't know if it's exactly the first, but you're incorporating a 2x Waffle House girl with that, you know,
Yeah,
bringing
with
in that pet that he's got. So the you know the Louis V, the Click Out,
Yeah.
the Demon Boy. So
Right.
it's definitely the pedigrees definitely line up.
Yeah.
So excited about it.
That's what's up. So let's talk about Tsunami's journey, man. Has she champed out in any way, or are we close?
Tsunami right now is 10 points shy. She has all her majors.
Oh boy.
COVID stopped us 10
Oh
points shy.
man, don't say that word, man. COVID,
she-
Lord,
she-
it just
she,
disrupted a lot of people's plans this year.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Next show we can attend. Hopefully we go out there and get it.
Yeah.
But as of right now, we're sitting on 10 points.
10 points away, man.
Yes,
How
sir.
long? How's that journey been for you, man? You know, going in and competing.
Oh, it's been fun, man. It's
Yeah.
been fun. The traveling, the people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, people that you didn't know from all different races, sizes, color. I mean, everything just out
Coming
there
together.
in the coming together for the same thing. You know what I mean? And I've met a lot of great people along the line, so it's been fun.
One of your favorite memories, man, out there in the show ring with it. Which one you got?
Honestly, she's got a lot of first places. She's got a lot of majors.
Yeah.
She took third in her class at nationals,
Oh,
and
that's-
that's honestly probably my proudest ribbon, to be honest.
Hell
with you.
yeah.
So
Third at nationals.
third at nationals in
In
her
what class?
So
In what class?
she was in the 9 to 12 month standard.
That's a lot of dogs.
9 to 12 month standard.
That's a lot of.
Yep,
Did you
female.
count how many dogs was in there?
There was a lot.
That's a lot of
It
dogs.
was a packed class.
And who-
She took third.
Who was the judge under? Who was he?
The judge was he was a judge from overseas. I don't really remember his name. The judge at nationals.
Oh, this year?
Yeah.
Oh, John Enerva.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So it was.
Wow.
Under him.
You better remember him.
Yeah, that was my that was my proudest moment with her in the ring.
That is a very proud moment, man. He doesn't know your dog.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
He's from the Philippines. I mean, he's a well-respected judge. And, you know, from all the way freaking 20 miles, 20 hours away across the water, came over and picked your dog.
Yep. Yeah, it was absolutely it was an honor. So
I got to know, man. Like, did you yell? Was it a Tiger Wood fist bump? What was it, man?
Pretty much.
Yeah?
Yeah. Pretty
A
much.
lot of hugs going on?
I didn't yell. There was a lot of hugs going on.
A lot of
out the
beers
ring. Yes,
later?
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It was the whole experience of going to nationals and all these shows.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like I said, there's 4 or 5 of us in a caravan. We're all staying in the hotel
It's just
room. We're all
amazing,
going
right?
out to eat together.
Yeah.
We link up with other people from around all over the world. I mean, so
Yeah.
it's amazing. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
And we captured it too. Victoria captured it, I bet, because we spent a lot of time during the ABKC Nationals in the show ring for the American Bullies, covering it and stuff like that, man. So it's somewhere in there, man. So you might want to look at 2019 in Houston, man, and actually get that footage. I could probably go back and maybe help you out with it, man. But that's amazing. I didn't know that. A win at Nationals is a win to really,
She didn't win. She placed third, but
No, she got a ribbon at Nationals.
She got a
There's
ribbon. She got a
over
ribbon.
300, 400, 500 dogs at Nationals, and she was chosen to get one out of a very populated class. 9 to 12-month-old standard females is one of it's and another thing too is I'm thinking about it. That's right before they get to their real age in their class. So you was dealing with future pockets, future XLs, future classics, future standards,
It was
and
mix everybody in there.
so shit,
Lot
man,
very
I
nice
can't believe you
dogs.
didn't tell me that at the damn Nationals, man. Oh, I didn't hear you screaming. That's pretty damn big, man.
Yep.
That's really big. That's a big accomplishment, man. So I'm really excited to see Tsunami. I got a glimpse of her, man, but I really want to check her out, put some movement, get her stacked up, and do some measurements, man. So you down for that?
Absolutely.
All right, folks. Listen, we're gonna be back in a few minutes. We're gonna go to a commercial break. I want to thank our wonderful sponsors, man, for everything that they've done for us this whole yard crashing, man. Danny Cervantes, Mr. Second to None, RIP XXL, Danny Guerrero, 884 Stables, DBR, and Diamond Torch with Diamond Torch Transport and 9 Diamond Kennels. And my guy, McKendall Malone from the MIB. We're going to let you guys watch this quick commercial break. Go set it up right now. We're going to go see Duval's, what is it, Duval's or High Tide?
It's High Tide Bullies Making Waves, a.k.a. Tsunami.
Of
Duval
Duval.
Bullies. Yes.
If you're going to get a tattoo, it's going to go all the way on that dog's name. Anyway, folks, we'll be right back. Me, Rob Petrarca, and we're going to go check out Tsunami in a few seconds. Enjoy this commercial. We'll be right back. What up, Bully World? It's your boy FW Spielberg from TSE Yard Crashes. I don't want to give a big shout out to our sponsors for the TSE Live Yard Crashes New England Northeast Edition. I want to give a big shout out to my dude Danny Guerrero, representing that DBR and the 884 Stables. And also a big shout out to my girl Diamond Torch from 9 Diamond Kennels and Diamond Torch Transporters. And last but not least, my guy Danny, Mr. Second to None Cervantes of Second to None Bullies and RIP XXL Bullies. We'll see everybody in the New England Northeast area Thursday the 27th all the way to Sunday the 30th. August is gonna be lit. We're going live in the Northeast New England area, crashing some of the baddest yards, seeing the baddest bulls, and meeting some of the best breeders in the game. Make sure you follow the FW Spielberg page and go check out the TSE Connected group. Yard crashes going down, Northeast New England. We coming. Are y'all ready? Let's go! What's going on, Bully World? It's your boy FW Spielberg, and I want to give a quick shout out to my guy McKendall Malone from Malone's Infinite Bullies. That's right, MIB is sponsoring the TSE Yard Crashes for the Northeast and the New England area, going down Thursday, August 27th through the 30th. Home of the 7-time Dak, Santino's son, the one and only Gouda. Contact McKendall Malone for all of that information for the stud service, and yeah, that boy is fire. We'll see you August 27th through the 30th on Yard Crashes, TSE Connected. Let's go! All right, so we're back in the building, man, as promised, and I told you we're gonna bring Tsunami back. Everything's good? Microphone's on? Check, check. Yeah, the microphone is on, man. All right, so Rob Petrarca just told us about her. You're looking at 1 year, 2 years, how many old?
18 months.
18 months old.
Actually, 19 months old.
19 months, American Bully. She's on the smaller standard side, and she's actually 2 weeks in of being bred, right?
Yes, yep,
Yeah,
about
so,
12 days.
Yeah, 12 days in from being bred, man. She's looking great and looking beautiful. Let's set everybody up, man, with a front stack, man, and let's check her out. Her name is Tsunami. You said 2 times Waffle
House, yep.
2 times Waffle House. If you guys don't know who Waffle House is, you guys need to check your history. He has got a long legacy of American Bully Grand Champions and Champions. He was owned by Tone Rodon and a black label dog, and has been using them, man. But look at Tsunami. Tsunami's got an awesome picture that has been in several of the TSE Live stack-offs and done wonderful, man. But now it's time to take the picture and put this dog in perspective, man. Really, really beautiful dog. Short muzzle. She's got a nice head, man, and a beautiful structure. And look at her, man. She's beautiful. What's up, bro? She's good?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's good, man. How you doing, baby? She looks great, man. Let's put her on a side stack real quick, man, and see what we got on the side. Boom. There you go. Again, she's on the smaller standard side. We're gonna actually put my my measuring tool. I ain't gonna call it a wicket because it's definitely not. I was corrected earlier today that it's not a wicket, man. But as you can see, man, beautiful dog. Stacks up beautiful, man. You can tell how many times a day do you work with her, and you know, do you still work with her? I know through COVID and everything it's changed a little bit.
Gotta stay working with them. A couple times a day, 5 minutes.
Yeah. And but it's been years of, you know, like months and years of working with her and getting her ready for all of that. Here we go. There we go. Boom. Look at that, man. Looking beautiful, man. Looking really, really beautiful. About to expect her first litter. Correct?
Yes, sir.
First litter ever. Yeah, you can get up on her. Get up on her and show the people what's up, man. We'll do that, and then we're gonna show you guys some movement, and then after we're done showing you guys some movement, there she goes, she moved a little bit. Yeah, let's stack her rear up a little bit. Let's let the people see what that rear looks like, man. There we go. That's her rear. Nice rear, man. Beautiful, man. She's very beautiful. What's up with the coats, man? You guys keep some coats crispy, man. What's your secret?
A little bit of melatonin in the food.
Yeah?
That works. Fish oils.
Yeah. Do you feed on the same type of stuff Jerome was telling us about? Raw
I mix raw and kibble, but feed good food. It's
feed a quality food, man.
If your dog's got a skin allergy, you know it.
Yeah.
Pretty good food.
Yeah, change it up, man, and make sure it does what it does, man. She's really, really beautiful, man. Really beautiful. Can we check her bite out?
Absolutely.
Here we go. Get close on her, Vic.
Clean bites. Nice
Look
scissor.
at that, man. Nice, clean bite. That is awesome, man. We didn't check Trifecta's. Trifecta's got a nice, clean one, too,
Yes,
huh?
he does. Yep.
Ah, so that's great, man. You're going to have some things. All right, Rob, I need you to do me a favor, man. Make her shake and move for us a little bit, man. Take her around and give us a little bit of movement, man. We'll check her out.
Tsunami.
There we go. Take her around like 2 times for us, man. Let me get out of the way.
Come on.
And then when you get down here, just bring her straight up to the camera. There you go. Bring her straight up to the camera. Get a little freestyle. There you go. She's beautiful, man. She's very, very beautiful. A very, very clean dog, man. How important to you is it to have tight feet, man? Because I believe
Very important.
we hit the mark on it.
It's very important to
She's
me.
got tight feet. Folks, that's a freestyle. Look at the feet. Just look at the feet real quick. Would you look at that?
Stand up, girl.
She said, no, I ain't doing it. But look at that. That's a free stack, and the feet are tight. The feet are tight. Not going crazy. None of that, man. It's all about structure, huh? You're breeding for perfection with the structure. You want show wins.
I want show quality
You want
dogs.
show quality dogs,
Yes,
man.
sir.
All right, man.
That's the object.
Yeah. We're getting ready to do what I like doing, too, man. We're going to get some numbers on it, okay?
Absolutely.
All right. Again, folks, I just like to tell everybody, man, this is for entertainment. Do not, it's a roundabout figure. I am definitely not a judge, but I'm just trying to give people a little understanding of what I'm in front of and some measurements and stuff so you guys can picture what I'm seeing. All right, so here we go. So the shorter standard class, what do you think she is roughly about right now?
I'd say 16.
About 16? All right, we're gonna start at 16. All right, here we go. Okay. She's shorter than 16. She's a little shorter than 16. Hold on, I'm gonna way shorter than 16 because that wasn't 16. Yeah, that's exactly why I'm not a professional. What did you guys put in that pizza? What kind of mushrooms is in that pizza? All right, we got a little bit higher than 16. I'm gonna drop it down to 16 1/4. And here we go. Oh, we got a little bit more to go, maybe. A little bit more to go. Here we go. They feed them that good food. Feed them that good food. There you go, Bubba. Oh, there we go, right there, man. Right across the withers. I got her at 16 1/2. Beautiful, man. But again, Derek Dennis is the guy to call for
Yes,
that,
he
man.
is.
You already did it.
Derek Dennis already did it.
Bunch of times.
How long ago was it?
Maybe like 8
No.
months ago.
South Carolina, yeah, right before.
All right,
went
that
down.
goddamn, that new pro, man. You gotta stop. Here we go, man. We're gonna put this on her head real quick and see what we got head-wise. I love this, man. It's a little bit of work, right? What was that?
Nah, she's snorting.
Okay, just making sure
Snort.
I wasn't getting angry with me.
No,
There you
no,
go, baby.
she's a snorter.
There you go. All right, here we go. I've got it on the widest part of her head, and it is tight. And we are looking at right before 21, ladies and gentlemen. Can you see that? Am I zooming in? Are we good? 21 on the headpiece, man. All right, bully barrel time. That's my shit. That's what I like to see, baby. Bully barrel. What size pants can this bitch put on? I want to see what size pants this bitch can put on. Here we go. I'm getting better at this. I'm getting better at this, man. So the barrel is going to be right before the armpit where we get that, and then tighten down on it. That thing is sitting up lovely. And we have got 28 3/4 on the barrel, man. And you know what? Let me just check this real quick. It's almost as big as a bucket. That's a big ass fucking barrel. If your dog is like that, you need to stop feeding that motherfucker. You need to leave that motherfucker alone, man. Let's get her neck real quick, man, in case you want to put a necktie on it. In case you need a nice collar for her. Grab a bow tie, put it on her. We'll measure that bully neck.
Tuxedo shirt. I like my daily say I'm professional, but I also like the party.
All right, there we go. Nice and tight. Right there, we've got 19 3/8. 19 3/8, and I want to check that forearm real quick, man. Do we got a Coke bottle can? We got a Coke can and we got a veggie. We damn sure ain't got no Red Bull can. I know that. We ain't got no little Red Bull can. Oh, thank you. She's so courteous. You saw that? She's so courteous. All right, here we go. 8 inches. 8 inches on the forearm. 8 inches on the forearm too, man. So those are some really, really very, very nice measurements, man. 8 inches on the forearm. We've got 20 what on the barrel? 20?
29, I believe you said.
Go back to the camera. We'll find out on the replay. But a beautiful head, man, and beautiful everything. I'm gonna show you something too, man. Not often do I remember to do the bite, but I want to. That bite was just. That was nice. And the tight feet on the free stack, man. So this girl right here has been bred to Duval Bullies Trifecta, owned by Jerome Toolin. So you guys seen both of those dogs today, so you guys can see what... Huh? Excuse me? Sorry. Okay. It's live studio audience.
Said the shirts are a breeding banner.
Oh, shit. Right here, man. Take a screenshot. This is going down. This is called, we're going to call this one Girth on the Bottom. This breed is called Girth on the Bottom Half. But yeah, man, getting ready to, getting to see her and just seeing the structure and seeing the beautiful stuff, man, that this girl possesses, man. I really am looking forward to seeing it. I seen Trifecta. I seen this dog together. I think you guys did a wonderful job of making two dogs come together that's going to complement each other. And 2 times Waffle, Click Out, Demon Boy. Those are just great dogs to be mentioned in the pedigree, period. And the end result should be remarkable, man. So I'm looking forward to seeing it. We're going to have a follow-up, just like a doctor, a follow-up next year of your productions and stuff, man.
Absolutely.
But folks, this is Rob Petrarca from Duval Bullies. Where can they find you at, man? Just on Facebook?
Rob Petrarca on Facebook and Duval Bullies Making Waves on Instagram.
On Instagram, man. And the wonderful Tsunami, man. Keep an eye out for her. Get in contact with him. Puppies, do you think are going to be available? Or
absolutely, yep.
Yeah?
There's some pics available. Absolutely.
There's going to be some pics available.
Of her and Chanel, the breeding.
Okay, so yeah, Chanel too. Shout out CF Chino. Chanel's got a breeding going down as well.
Yes, sir. Yep.
And that's good, man. I think you did awesome. You really held out with that 3rd win more at Nationals, because I still would be celebrating that.
Yeah, I am a little bit. It's center stage on a ribbon wall.
That's what's up, man. Well, congratulations again, man.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate
it. A great representation, man. When they called and asked you to be a part of it, I know it was a big honor. But from knowing you and just seeing how you deal with the community and see, your passion and knowing the love of it, man, I know that they definitely wouldn't have invited you if they didn't believe in you, but I know you're a good guy.
Appreciate it, man. I do.
Thank you so much, man. Follow him on Facebook, Rob Petrarca. This is FW Spielberg closing out TSE Yard Crashes over here at Duval. We got one more to go, and we're going to check them out shortly, folks. Thank you guys again, all of our sponsors. We truly appreciate it. Hit the commercial, Vic, and we are out, folks. See you later, TSE Yard Crashes. What up, Bully World? It's your boy FW Spielberg from TSE Yard Crashes. I don't want to give a big shout out to our sponsors for the TSE Live Yard Crashes New England Northeast Edition. I want to give a big shout out to my dude Danny Guerrero, representing that DBR and the 884 Stables. And also a big shout out to my girl Diamond Torch from 9 Diamond Kennels and Diamond Torch Transporters. And last but not least, my guy Danny, Mr. Second to None Cervantes of Second to None Bullies and RIP XXL Bullies. We'll see everybody everybody in the New England Northeast area, Thursday the 27th all the way to Sunday the 30th. August is gonna be lit. We're going live in the Northeast New England area, crashing some of the baddest yards, seeing the baddest bulls, and meeting some of the best breeders in the game. Make sure you follow the FW Spielberg page and go check out the TSE Connected group. Yard crashes going down, Northeast New England, we coming. Are y'all ready? Let's go! What's going on, Bully World? It's your boy FW Spielberg, and I want to give a quick shout out to my guy, McKendall Malone, from Malone's Infinite Bullies. That's right, MIB is sponsoring the TSE Yard Crashes for the Northeast and the New England area, going down Thursday, August 27th through the 30th. Home of the 7-time DAC, Santino's son, the one and only Gouda. Contact McKendall Malone for all of that information for the stud service, and yeah, that boy is fire. We'll see you August 27th through the 30th on Yard Crashes, TSE Connected. Let's go!